Love Pets Future Vet, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a hamster haul that I have, and also me setting up a hamster bin because I'm actually going to be getting another new hamster. And I know as crazy as that sounds, it's actually happening. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys how this happened, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into that. So my mom was on Facebook, I think, and in my city she saw this ad for female Syrian hamsters, which I really wanted a Syrian when we got Marshall, but they didn't have any Syrians. In my area, there were only male hamsters, and these were baby 6-week-old hamsters, so they were really cute, and I was like, you know what, they're free. Basically how this happened was her son put a male and a female together to have a play date. And then they started breeding before she could stop them. So then the mom gave birth to 6 babies, which is a lot. 3 of them look like her, and I don't know what the dad looks like, but I'm probably going to assume they look like the dad. So yeah. But now let me go ahead and show you guys this haul of everything that I got for it. The thing I got was some aspen wood shavings, which I'm going to use these because they are safe for hamsters. They're kiln dried, and you don't want them to be air dried because the chemicals from the air can get into the shavings, so just know that. They were really cheap, and I like to put these on the bottom usually, and it saves a little bit of money, but I also have some KT Clean and Cozy downstairs, so I'm going to be layering that on top of it, so I just picked up my bag of this. These safe things you can use as substrate for your hamsters would be aspen shavings, and you cannot use pine, cedar, or softwood because they all have oils in them, and even though they're cheaper, it's not safe for your hamster and it can cause respiratory issues, so you definitely want to avoid those. And I also recommend paper-based beddings. You could just always buy aspen toilet paper to have like a soft thing for them to nest with. Like KT Clean Cozy, Carefresh, and Offerings are kind of what that is. Make sure it's not scented because scented beddings can also trigger respiratory issues, so yeah. Also, all the prices of all the items are going to be down here somewhere, and I'm just going to add them in the editing. The next thing I got was a wheel, and I know you guys may have seen when I got Marshall that I had a wheel, and I also had another silent spinner. My brothers are getting a hamster too, so I let them keep the wheel basically. So I bought a new one. This is just a 8.25 inch diameter wheel, and it's great also because this baby hamster is obviously not going to be full grown when I get it, so I just got this. As far as wheel sizing goes, for dwarf hamsters you're going to need probably a 6 to 8 inch wheel, and for Chinese hamsters you're going to want to use an 8 inch wheel because of their tail, how long it is when they run across the wheel. And you're also going to want to use an 8 or above for a Syrian hamster because they're very large. And the reason for this is you don't want to arch their back, so when they run in here you can see this little arch in their back, and that's not healthy for them. And you also want to do a solid running surface so they cannot develop bumblefoot. It's pretty gross. You can look it up if you want to, or I might insert a picture. It's pretty disgusting. The next thing I got was this food dish. It was pretty cheap, I would say, and it's a very large, so it's good for a Syrian to sit in. And I don't know if any of you guys know this about hamsters, but if you've done any research, you probably know they like to sit on top of their food, so that way they can kind of guard it and protect it, and that's like a natural instinct that they really like to do. So that's why I got a dish big enough for them to sit in. Next thing I got was this All Living Things bottle and guard set. So it's just like this, and it comes with a back so you can kind of stick it onto the cage, and it's just in a blue color and it looks like this. Okay, so the next thing that I got were these. It's the Seaside collection, nautical mixed juices, star, and then there's a seahorse and then a dolphin. And you really need these because your hamster's teeth never stop growing, and so it's the perfect way to get them down. I also got this, and then I also picked up a little whimsy because I love these things. The hamsters love them, and they just get their teeth down. The next thing I purchased was this tunnel. You can see it's just a toy tunnel. I have one in Marshall's cage, so yeah, just a tunnel. Because you definitely want a toy for your hamster, just because it's nice for them to have something to run around in. last but not least, I did get this. It's green, and when I first went there to get Marshall, they only had pink, so I decided to pick this one up. And it's just in the mini size, and it's perfect for spearing hamsters. The purpose of a hideout is to provide them a place to hide, which most of the time they'll dig into their bedding, but you always want to provide one in case they don't feel safe. This is just a good thing to have. Now that the haul is all over with, let's go ahead and set up the cage.